I have the best job ever. I get to hang out at fancy places and teach. I have the best job in the whole freaking world as an English teacher. It's amazing.
Bề trên này à le sa tin trên nào
ကျွန်တော်ပဲချင်းအားလဲဆိုတော့အလုပ်သားဗျာဒီနေ့ဝင်နေတိုင်းပိတ်တယ်အခုက7နာရီပဲ7နာရီပဲကျန်နေချင်အား
7 နိုင်စ
7နာရီပဲ7နာရီပဲ
7ဝင်7တော့အဲ့လို
နေ့ပိုင်းပဲ
Look at my family. My family's getting bigger and bigger. Okay, here we go. Here's my brothers, my family. Look at us. Oh, no, I need to make it like this big so we can see all the brothers. Woo! Look at my brothers. You see, I'm telling you. Okay, great. Hello, beautiful people. I am teacher Tembi. And today we are here with my handsome brother and my beautiful teacher Mara. So today we've got our teacher brother, teacher sister.
Yeah.
Apparently my brother's never been on camera, so he's a bit shy of this camera thing.
Exactly.
No. Okay, so please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you come from, where you work,
Okay.
you know, whatever that is, and then teacher Mara.
Yeah. Okay. So my name is Situ, and I came from Myanmar, and I'm working in the Purirasa, and I work as a guest relations supervisor.
Okay.
My name is Mare and I'm 18 years old. I'm from the Netherlands and I have been waitressing for 4 years now, both in the Netherlands and in Thailand, in Koh Phangan. So,
See, told you.
Yeah.
Okay, so teacher Situ.
Yeah.
Coming from Myanmar, with what's happening in Myanmar now.
In Myanmar, honestly, the country situation is very worse because of the military regime. Because we are not safe anymore in the country. Even my hometown is not very safe because the soldiers, they always rounding the city with the car or rounding every time. And worstly, my place is kind of like the battlefield, you know.
okay.
Yeah, booming, gunshot every day, so people could not sleep at night, and the house burned down by the soldier intentionally. If we do have like people strike to them, right? People try to against to them. If the people try to against to them, as a punishment, they do something like crazy things. They burn down the house, the whole village. So if they found, okay, for example, like if a person or if a group of people that against to them from that village, they burn down the whole village.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
Yeah. So we cannot even say our own words against them. So it's very, very hard to be staying and living in my country nowadays. And as a punishment as well, some of the people, they don't pay tax, right? So we don't need to pay tax to them because they are not the government. They are just a military regime. So the people, we don't pay tax and they cut the electricity.
So you have no electricity.
And we got only 4 hours electricity, some day 8 hours electricity. It's very hard it's a human right to get electricity and some kinds of basic needs, right?
Right.
We need the fire, we need the electricity, we need the water. So if we don't have electricity, how do we get the water?
Yeah.
We don't have water. So in those 8 hours or maybe 4 hours electricity time, when we got the electricity and we do some kinds of filling the water to the tank, cooking or ironing or do something what we can do with the electricity.
Yeah.
Only during this time, and the rest of the hours no electricity. So in some it is only the one place is where we can get electricity is the capital. Most of the generals they live there,
Oh,
So-
okay.
so they got the electricity 24 hours. But the rest of the country is the same.
It's just that. So
Yeah.
how? Okay, so like, so you charge your phones during the electricity
During the electricity time, yeah,
and
yeah.
that means in that 4 hours you have electricity, you charge your phone, you have access to internet.
Yes.
The rest of the time, no internet.
Rest
No.
of the time, yes. After cutting the electricity, after 2 hours, no connections, no internet,
Mhm.
just like no internet. But we can use the mobile data.
Ah,
It
yeah,
still
of course.
work, but
Yeah.
there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
So-
because the Wi-Fi shuts off. But
Yeah, because after Wi-Fi, how can I say the Wi-Fi tower, the transmitter,
Yeah.
and they have no electricity as well. So,
yeah.
but luckily that we still can use the internet from our phone, from our data.
Yeah.
So it costs a lot, right?
It costs a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was asking teacher C2,
Mhm.
how can we teach the children in Myanmar through Zoom? You know what I mean? And he was like, his sister's a teacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
his sister's
okay.
an
My-
actual teacher to teachers. So
That's
she teaches the
wonderful.
teachers.
Yeah, she teaches the teachers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, okay, so we need to get her to teach because teacher C2 today was so good. The children
Yeah.
loved him. And they were like, yeah.
Oh,
And they
wow,
could
that's
speak in
amazing.
Burmese and in English, so it made the class time so good. We got
Oh,
through
wow.
so much because it was just easy to conversate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no. We've got to get your teacher to teach. So we've got 4 hours of teaching. If we actually worked this out, we have
Uh-huh,
4
uh-huh.
hours of teaching a day.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? When they
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
electricity.
Yes.
And then it's 4 hours of school with during when they have
And
electricity.
what's the funny things? And Myanmar people are very clever, and they do charge the power bank first. When we got the electricity, they are messing around and finding the power bank and
They charge
charge
device.
everything to the power bank. We do have the power bank,
Okay.
big ones like
Yeah.
Yeah.
4,000
Oh,
or
wow.
60,000 mega hour. How can I say it?
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
a-
So
yeah,
I know
megas
what you
hours.
mean.
Something
Yeah.
like that. And then after no electricity, we do charge our phone with the power bank.
Yeah.
So, and then we do have to buy the solar panel. Some house, yeah, we do
So some houses have solar
solar
panels.
panel, and
Okay.
yeah, the solar panel is expensive, right?
Yeah.
We cannot buy only solar panel, and we have to buy the inverter. We have to buy the battery for that.
Yeah.
So it costs a lot. Not all the people could afford that,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, this is happening.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we figured this out. So we can have at least 4 hours
Mhm.
of school a day
Mhm.
because we have 4 hours of electricity, or even 2 hours of school a day is better than nothing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And we've got your sister who can help us,
Mhm.
and then we've got all the other teachers who can help us.
Yeah.
Because you and your sister can even help us with the woman.
I see.
Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? 2 hours for children. And remember, they were asking us, how are we going to coach?
Yeah.
So we have the Burmese side of
Yeah.
it,
Mhm.
where the sister can be helping with the woman and the coaching. Our
Mhm.
brother can be helping with the woman and the coaching too.
Yeah, because do their kids?
Yes, brother! Yes, we figured it out. We've solved the problem.
Okay.
But do their kids in Myanmar, they still get to go to school, or also only for a few hours a day, or not at all?
And this is the things we have to say about, because the government and the military regimes, they want to run the school,
Oh.
but nobody wants to go to the school. Most of the parents, they don't want to the school that's open from the military regime.
Yeah.
So some parents who have lots of money or rich people, they send their children to the private school.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So some they quit the school, and we have the Zoom class
Oh, so you are doing Zoom classes in Burmese?
in Burmese. We're in Burma as well.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Okay,
We got
so
this.
they are familiar with.
Yes.
Two.
But some they are late for 2 years because they quit the school for 2 years and they
Yeah.
restart now, so they are 2 years older than they should be.
Yeah.
So now we do have a school open, but now the people they want their children to be educated, right? So they start being to the school of the military also, because the military regime school, like we can say the school, but ruled by the military
Yeah.
ministers.
Mm.
The education system is quite not nice,
Okay.
so no one want to send to their school,
Yeah.
but we have to send, right?
Of course, because
We
they
have
want
no
their children
option,
to
so-
read and to do math.
Exactly.
and-
Yeah. So
I'm so glad that we can solve this problem. Children going to school is my number one.
Yeah.
Number one. Now I'm glad that we can solve this problem. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Teacher Mara, you on?
Of course.
Teacher
Yeah.
C2, you on?
yes, of course. Yeah.
I'm totally on. The children are going to be educated no matter what. We're going to figure this out. Okay, great.
Okay.
So if the children have missed 2 years of school or 3 years of school, how are they going to catch up?
And they have to pass the entry exam
Okay.
to go to the next step, or they have to start from the time that they quit the school.
Right.
So they have two options. If they pass the exam text, so they can go to the next grade.
Yeah.
Or if they don't pass, they have to be stay at the place that with the time they
Yeah.
quit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. I understand.
Mm.
It's not so bad.
No, that's
Is-
how it goes in the Netherlands as well.
I
If
see.
you, at the end of the year, if the teachers think you are a bit behind,
I see.
Thank you so
they
much.
talk with your parents to maybe
Thank
if you
you.
need to repeat the grade.
See,
So I think that's normal everywhere. Maybe.
I see.
So, okay, I want to understand, why is English important
Yeah.
And me?
for... Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you
thank you.
so much.
Okay, so why is English important for Burmese children?
It's very important because most of the parents they want their children to speak in English all the time.
Oh, okay.
All the time, because but the parents they don't speak English, but they know the world is going to be a village, right?
Yeah.
So we can communicate if we know English. As the English is the international language, so they want their children or they want themselves to speak in English. But the problem is they have the basics English, the really basic ones, even though ABCD the alphabet.
Mm.
So the school I went was the same as well. So my pronunciation is not very good.
No,
You're,
your English
No.
is like
Yeah.
hella perfect. His
Okay.
English is hella perfect.
Yeah.
Hella perfect.
But the people from Myanmar, the way they teach is wrong. Since I was young,
Mm.
they never sound so okay. For example, A, right?
Mm.
How we sound,
Yes.
but they never teach us.
oh.
So just A. I know only A sounds like when I go to the university. I never know that.
So you don't know what the
No.
letters sound like in the word.
Yes,
Ah, okay.
exactly. So lucky that I know in my university.
Right.
If I don't know that, I'm going to have a problem as well.
Yeah.
So we don't know the ending sound. We don't know nothing. Just like, okay, A B C D E F G H I A P P L E apple, something like that. Should be
Oh.
apple, right?
Yes.
So A start with a sound. That's why it's happened apple. They have to explain like that, but it's never
Ah.
happened
Oh.
in my life, the whole life. So
Wow.
my time was the time that I went to school was under the military
Ah.
regime, so the education system. Yeah, and then in 2015, the new government come, the people's government come, and they changed the education system. It's getting better now than my age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why today, when we were learning
Yeah.
so today we were learning vowels like
Okay.
cat, like
Yeah.
act, the
Yeah.
ending word.
Yeah.
That's why it was important today when we were learning that. And
That's why.
I didn't understand. I
Huh?
didn't understand. I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is big.
Yes.
No, I didn't understand because we were doing apple,
Yeah.
like cat, hand, ending words with A and A, T,
yeah,
A,
T,
P,
yeah,
A.
T, something.
So you never learned that.
No. Just
Ah, okay.
learned when I was like 16.
You learned that at 16.
Yes.
And then it's much
Wow,
harder to.
it's much
Oh,
harder.
exactly. If the
Yeah.
children know since they were young, it will be very great, right?
Thank you so much for that. That's
Yeah.
why you're my teacher.
Yeah.
My brother. He's my teacher because look, I had planned that
Mhm.
class
Yeah.
and that lesson, but I didn't know that the children don't even know until
Yeah,
I started
they-
speaking to them. I'm like, okay, ah.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
know. They don't know. They don't. Some kids they don't even know their ABCD.
Yeah, there was there was the one of the boys. He like last week or 2 weeks ago,
I see.
he got to he said the alphabet for the first time.
I see.
Yeah, so
Ah,
he was
he don't know
so
that, right?
proud. He
Yeah.
didn't know before.
Yeah.
So we practiced a lot, but now he knows his ABCs,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it so much easier to, when he gets to do the writing exercises, and you can see the progress. It goes so quick because once you learn the letters and the sounds,
Yeah.
that makes it so much easier.
Yes. The sound is important when we speak, right? Yeah. It's very important. Yeah.
So you learn. So the bulk of this English education happens when you are in university.
Yeah, that's my own choice. That's why I can speak English like now. Because if they don't, some of them they don't speak like me.
Right,
Even
of course.
though they start at 16 or even though they start at like younger age,
Mm-hmm.
we have to choose by our own to speak English better.
Yeah.
So we have to choose our own way. So maybe we have like the courses we have to pay. Or maybe we have a British Council or American Center. If they want to learn from there, they are quite expensive as well. So some goes there, and some we have the international school. And the rich people, they send their children to the school. Then they can speak correctly and perfectly.
Yeah. Like you went to a British boarding school.
Yeah.
And you can still hear that in your accent and the
Yes.
way you talk.
Yes,
That
exactly.
you were raised with a British accent around you.
Yeah.
Because at a young age, the age that our kids are now, that is so important to learn it in that age.
Yes.
Because if you have to learn it after that, like you said, at 16, it makes it so much more difficult for
much
yourself.
more difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Who knew?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have our breakfast and we're gonna get back to this because we need to eat so that we can have energy so we can push forward. What do you think?
Thank you.
How is the class like the interview been so far? You say you're not scared.
Yeah, it's because of two of you.
He's our
Just have to
prince.
answer your questions. It's okay.
Yeah, if I talk alone and I see the camera and I might be shaken.
You might be shaking.
First time we were going to do the video, I didn't really know what to expect, but
Yes.
she said, no, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then we just sit and have conversation, and then I see
okay.
like, oh, okay, this is not so bad. But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
nervous.
Yeah.
That's why I never tell people before I do a video with them. I just spring it on them, and they're like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Because if I try to tell you, "Oh, we're going to talk about this," you're gonna be like, in your head, you're gonna go on and on. I don't. My English is not so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, no, no time for this. Come on.
Just talk.
Yeah.
Just
Yes,
talk.
Just talk.
Yes, thank you very much to you.
Yeah.
You will have to say thanks.
We're gonna have
She
our breakfast.
surprises you at first, but
Yeah.
then it's okay.
See, I'm a great teacher.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Okay, let's eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.